Hey everybody, it's Chuck's dad. Monopoly Scratch Offs again. Whoops. Having some issues with my camera. There it goes. Alright, we got 10 more of these tonight. Let's see how we do with them. Numbers 24 on down to 15, I think. Whoops. Almost tore that one off. Alright. 16, no, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. We're doing the $2 scratchers tonight. If you're just joining me, which somebody is, this is our first one of the night. So let's see how we do. So far we've earned $9 on $30 worth of cards. Let's go ahead and scratch off number 5. Electric Company. Electric Company is right down here. Try again. Alright, I'll do that. B&O Railroad right above me. And of course, that's also, let's try again. And let's go down here and see if we can get Reading. Nope, it's Mediterranean Avenue, which is right here. And while we're down here, may as well scratch that chest. Oh, looks like a wheelbarrow, I think. All right. North Carolina Avenue. Let's see. If you'd like to have me scratch off any particular number next, then just go ahead and let me know in the comments. And I'll scratch it off next. There's New York Avenue. Try again, it says. Oops. Almost knocked my drink over. I've got some Arizona sweet tea here. That's not a paid promotion. I just happen to like it. Baltic Avenue. Hey, that's my first Monopoly of the evening. Man. Nothing. Oh well. I think if you're playing this game and you actually get a Monopoly, you should win a prize for that. Kentucky Avenue. Roll number 4. Ventnor Avenue. First yellow one. And number 7, Connecticut. If you joined me yesterday, you know these blue ones, when I'm playing Monopoly, those are my favorite ones to get. Just because it's so inexpensive to add hotels to them all. All right. Anybody have a suggested number to start on while I scratch off community chest? Go ahead and post it in the comment. Is that a dog? What kind of dog is that? Does anybody know? All right, no comments, so I'm gonna go ahead and start with St. James Place. How about Kentucky Avenue next? Hey, looky there. We have a winner, folks. What was that he told me to say? Ding, 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 ding. We have a winner. $2 right there in Kentucky Avenue. Now, I have not had any multiple winners on these cards yet. I don't even know if they exist. We'll find out on this one. Maybe I'll get a second winner. But at least I've paid for this card, so that's a good thing. Does anybody know if this particular Hoosier Lottery Monopoly $2 card can do multiple winners? Reading Railroad. Let's just keep going on around. Pacific Avenue. Try again. Oriental. Oh, that's down here in the blue. Try again. Connecticut. Oh, also in the blue. Maybe I'll get this blue Monopoly again. I get that Monopoly occasionally. Atlantic Avenue. Going back up to the yellows. And Marvin Gardens. Hey, look out, cat. Marvin Gardens. I was talking to my cat because she was bumping the tripod there. All right, we got a $2 winner. We'll put this in the winners pile. I almost forgot. Let's see what else we did not win on this one. $40. 15,000. That would have been nice. Pennsylvania. 500. $10. I always like it when people scratch the whole things off. 15,000 on Pennsylvania Railroad. That would have been nice. All right. Thank you for the thumbs up. Let's see. Start on Community Chest. And it's the car again. If I ever get that top hat, I'll win $20. All right. Anybody care if we start at number 7? Not sure. What are you not sure of there, Mr. Reinhardt? You just said not sure, but I'm not sure what you're not sure about. New York Avenue. Try again. How about Illinois Avenue? I'm going to guess Ventnor Avenue. Oh, no, Short Line Railroad. I was not even close. Oh, about the double wins, right. I forgot I asked about that. Yeah, I don't know. Have you played this game before? This is my first couple days of playing it. I've never played it before. Indiana Avenue. Always a favorite. I'm in Indiana right now. All right. Electric Company. Try again, it says. I hate those stupid utilities. Although, I'm really not fond of them, but I do occasionally make quite a bit of money with them when I'm playing regular Monopoly. Oh, Ventnor. Oops. That was weird. I got Vermont Avenue, and I scratched Ventnor. Did anybody catch that? And then I got Ventnor Avenue, so I'll scratch Vermont. That was lucky. Reading Railroad. Okay. And Virginia Avenue. I could just see me if I was watching somebody scratch these, laughing and being like, "Hey, idiot, that's not the one you scratched off. Why are you uncovering it?" Ooh, 500. That would have been nice. Oh, wow. That would have been a great time to get the Boardwalk and Park Place Monopoly. All right. Big Zip. These have, in case you were wondering, a 1 in 4.28 overall chance of winning. Oh, one big scratch. Baltic Avenue, Reading Railroad, and B&O. Three zeros. Hey, look out, kitty cat. Come on, you. Oh my gosh. Sorry about the cat. Jumping up here. Maybe she wants to scratch off some too. All right. Number 1. Park Place and number 9, Atlantic. Let's hope we get another $15,000 on that Park Place. Nope. Try again this time. Atlantic. Also try again. Oriental and Marvin Gardens. Try again. And, oh, well, these are our last two. Waterworks. Kitty, come on now, you're messing with my camera. Sorry about that. St. Charles Place. And there's another $2 down the toilet. That's okay. I wasn't really expecting to win anything. But here's all the stuff I didn't win. Another 15,000 on Boardwalk. That would have been nice. Oh, 15,000 up here on Pacific too. All right. Which number should I pick first on this one? Any preferences? I'm thinking number 5. North Carolina Avenue. Don't be shy about leaving me a comment if you want me to pick up a particular number next. B and O. Oh, I feel like I might win something soon here. Connecticut. And I think it's going to be, I'm going to say, in these purple guys. You didn't do the community chest. Oh, and the last ticket? I didn't do, hey, you're right. Thank you. Oh, try again. Guess it, in the end, it didn't really matter, but that would have been nice. Thank you, Ernest, for pointing that out. Let's go ahead and do this one now. Oh, bummer. Another car. Okay. Number 4. Come on, 15,000 try-agains. I'd probably get 15,000 try-agains if I played this enough. Nope, I got the whole Monopoly there. Oh, wow. Where's that other one? This is the one I really wanted to see there. That would have been 30 grand. That would have been really nice. All right. Pennsylvania Avenue. Try again. Tennessee. Over here. You guys like playing Monopoly in real life? That's kind of a fun game. I like to play it with my son. I was playing it with a guy, I was probably in 5th or 6th grade, and he was like, "Hey Mark, come over to my house, we'll play Monopoly." Okay, so I rode my bicycle over to his house. Took me about a half an hour to get there, and that was okay back then because the streets were safe. Rode my bike all the way over to this guy's house, and we went inside. We were playing Monopoly. His mom made us some snacks, and we're sitting there, and I'm like, what is this guy doing? I think he's cheating. Every time he would make change for himself as the banker, he would give himself an extra $500 or something. Just cheating all over the place. So I ended up leaving. He was like, "Oh, why are you gonna quit?" And I said, "I'm not quitting, you're cheating. What's the point of even playing?" All right. Well, I did community chest on that one. Where should we start? Anybody want to give me a starting point while I scratch off the community chest? Oh, another try again. Okay, feel free to comment. I do a lot of pun videos too. If you want me to make a pun, give me a word and I'll make a pun about whatever word you give me if I can. Marvin Gardens. Oh, number 7. All right, Mark, I'll do number 7. Atlantic Avenue. It's up here in the yellow again. All right. How about number 2 next? Pennsylvania Avenue. Oh, it's a try again. And Baltic, of course, is another try again. Boo. Boo. Let's see. Yeah, boo is right. Can I come up with a pun for the word boo? Why the word boo? Try again. I'll have to think about that one for a little bit. New York Avenue. I just realized it's actually difficult to think and scratch at the same time. I wonder if that's why whenever I'm scratching, I'm always just kind of sitting there looking off into the distance, not really thinking about anything. Am I sharing too much here? Pacific Avenue. Try again. I think I will. I'll try one last time on this card, and it'll be trying on Reading Railroad. Puns for the word boo. Connecticut would have been 15,000. And Park Place, it looks like. Could have won 100 in a few spaces on the top row. All right. Not much going on there. Pun for the word boo. I don't know. Where should we start? Yeah, it sure does. I agree. All right, Illinois Avenue. Speaking of things that suck, Illinois, the state where I currently live. Try again. Pacific Avenue. I'm still trying to think of a pun for the word boo, but it's just not coming to me. My brain is being ghosted. Oh, boo, that was terrible. Reading Railroad. That wasn't really an attempt at a pun. Boardwalk. It was just a thought that crossed into my brain. I'm tired. Oriental Avenue. Was that a suggestion for a pun word, or was it just a boo, as in boo, this card stinks? Pennsylvania. Y'all got billboards telling y'all to be nice to each other. Oh, in Illinois? Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why. It's because people there are just not particularly all that friendly. I grew up in Indiana, and I think, honestly, the friendliest person in the whole state. St. Charles Place. Back down here in the purple. Try again. Mediterranean Avenue. And finally, New York. I don't know what these numbers mean. But if I scratch community chest and it's not a winner, I guess it means you lose. Try again. Okay, we have 3 more cards here. And out of 10, statistically speaking, at least one of these should be a winner because we've only got this $2 winner so far. Hey, truck drivers, thank you for your service there. Pacific Avenue. Have you been to the Pacific? I have a niece who was a truck driver, and she's been to every state now, I think. And she's driven a truck in like 48 of them. I was just thinking about that. Got distracted. Illinois. Hey, $5. That's a nice pickup. All right. Hopefully we'll find out if you can win multiple times on this card right here. Try again. Indiana Avenue. Try again. I had a funny accident yesterday. I actually scratched off the wrong space, and I thought I won $100. That was kind of funny. Row number 4, Kentucky. Hey, I got that home Monopoly, and I just got the $5 out of it. Pennsylvania Railroad. Boardwalk. Hey, I got that Monopoly. That's 2 Monopolies. And Waterworks. Well, I'll tell you what, I won $5 on this one. Hey, that's the first time I've seen the Battleship. We got $5 on this one. That's good. I think that brings our total up to $16 so far. So we're at a net loss, but you know, when I buy lottery tickets, I expect I'm probably throwing my money away. Just do it for fun. All right. Can't drive anymore. It's not safe. Wow. Spend some time up in Chicago. Driving up there is awful. All right, where should we start? Community chest? Which number should we do next? Try again. Number 5. Pacific Avenue. I'm going to bet we're going to get Ventnor, so I'm just going to scratch it off now. Hey, I hope we get Ventnor. That's a $20 winner. Tennessee Avenue. I hope we do get that now that I've scratched it off. Baltic Avenue. Try again. Ah, I bet you have. My niece used to tell me some stories when she would roll up on these cars in her truck. Things that she would see in those cars. And a few of the nasty wrecks that she saw and stuff. I've heard some stories. Number 7, B&O. Kentucky. I've been to Kentucky. We're going to have to get Ventnor on one of these next couple of rolls. Hey, there's a Monopoly. Or else I'm not going to win that $20. Marvin Gardens. We'll get his neighbor. Come on, Ventnor. Let's see a V. And that's not a V. North Carolina. Oh, well, I was kind of hoping we'd win that $20. I get a lot of those Ventnors. And let's see here. I did not win $15,000. Didn't win it here. I didn't win 100. Didn't win a lot on that one. Okay, here we go. Last card for the evening. Statistically speaking, this should be a winner too. Not because I have already had 2 wins, but because out of 25 cards, I've only had 4 wins, I think. Maybe I had 5, I don't know. Roll number 2. Pacific Avenue. All right, roll number 8. Pennsylvania Avenue. I might just start off with this Monopoly. Any guesses as to where North Carolina might be? Take a guess while I'm scratching off this shoe. I don't want a shoe. I want a hat. Bummer. All right. I'm just going to do 3 in a row. St. Charles Place. Nope. Let's try again. Atlantic Avenue. Let's see. Try again. Baltic. Also try again. It would be nice to get like a $500 winner on one of these. Connecticut. It's my favorite Monopoly. And Kentucky. Another try again. We've got 2 more scratches, folks. Last 2 scratches of the evening. New York and Virginia. So we've got this one here and this one here. Let's see what we got. Virginia. Oh, bummer. Try again in New York. Also a try again. Well, let's see. We didn't win $15,000. $15,000 again. 40. There's a lot of money we didn't win here. And none that we did on this card, as well as all of these other cards. However, our total for the evening, we got $5 there, and we got $2 there. So we ended up picking up $7 on $20 worth of tickets. That's not a very good payout, but we have a few more. So we'll see you here tomorrow. And hopefully we'll win a little bit more on our scratches tomorrow. All right, folks, have a good evening, and thank you for joining me. Yeah, I did get some of my money back. I got, what did I say so far, $16 back. And I think I spent $50 altogether. So as long as there's a decent payoff in those last 15, I'll be happy. And if there's not a decent payoff in those last 15, I won't be surprised. All right, folks. See you tomorrow. And thank you for joining me.